She's one of the funniest ladies of the comedy world, and she's headlining our comedy theater this weekend. We're so excited. Welcome, Rita Rudner. Yes. Awesome.
And she dances.
Is this funny? Is this funny? Because I want to be funny right away.
We were surprised.
My daughter does this. She does a dabbing thing. Have you heard about the dabbing?
No.
Yeah. Have you picked that up from her?
Yeah. Wait. I go like this. I go dun dun, then something like this. Yeah, that's it. That's my dad.
And she's very proud of you.
Yeah. No.
How old is she?
She's 62. No. She's 14 years old, and she has an attitude you can see. Yeah.
No, good luck in the coming years.
Thank you very much. I need it.
Is she providing more material through the teenage years, however?
Yes, yes, she is, and that's what she does. But she's been providing material for me since she was born, really. She's quite active. And when she was little, her favorite game was hide and seek, and it was my husband's and our favorite game too, because we didn't look for her right away.
Now, what's it like for a teenager to have a mom that performs on Vegas stage? I mean, that's got to be a little bit.
Well, it's interesting. When she was little, and I had put billboards everywhere because I was, performing every night in Vegas, and she was in, I think it was the first grade, and I had a great big billboard at the airport because performers have billboards at the airport. So one of her little friends said to her, "Molly, I know what your mommy does," and she said, "Really? What does she do?" And the little boy said, "She works at the airport." Always thinking, that little boy, always thinking.
Exactly.
So the Oscars are coming up Sunday night.
Yes, and I'm working on Oscar night, so I got to tape it, and then I have to see it later.
Well, you wrote for the Oscars.
It was the most excruciating, because I've never written for anybody else except me. So I'm like a person, I like to please everybody. I'm a people pleaser. So if a joke doesn't work, I don't want to be responsible. Even in tennis, I don't like doubles. If I miss, I want it to be my fault. So I was friendly with Steve Martin, and he said, "Will you help me write the Oscars with?" I did it with 3 other people who were very funny. And I said, "Well, Steve, I've never written for anybody else before." And he said, "Well, it's so easy because what you do is you pretend you're writing for yourself, and then you give the joke to me." That's what you do.
Make it easy.
Yeah, so I did, and the headaches, I'm telling you. And you just sit backstage in a little room, in a dark room, and you just sit there and you notice everything that's going on, because the more...
Also, you're writing at that moment, so it's not pre-scripted.
Oh, yes, it's pre-scripted, too. We started 6 months before. We'd meet once a month and once every 2 weeks. He's so prepared. He's so professional. But then you want to be prepared, if anything else, because
you want to
the spontaneous
is
going on. So we're sitting there in the backstage, and all of a sudden we noticed that for some reason Danny DeVito had carrots in his pocket, and somebody noticed that they had carrots in his pocket, and I forget who, maybe I yelled, "Quick, get some dip!" So, so the next commercial, Steve Martin went out with dip, because we had like vegetables and dip, and so he could dip us, and we were so excited. We go, "Oh, he's gonna like us." We thought of something funny. And I remember one joke I wrote that Steve loved was, because the hidden dancing, crouching tiger, hidden dragon, crouching tiger. Yes, and I said, that's a game that Siegfried and Roy play in their spare time. And he said that, he loved that joke, so I was so excited, so he liked me. So I did it again the next year, and then I did it for Whoopi Goldberg, and then I said, that's enough. But but it was a really good, anything you can learn from. Why do you get makeup in your cup and I get coffee?
Would you rather have makeup?
I'm going to change because Bo Beth, look at her.
Credit card.
Look at a credit card.
Yeah, just
makeup. You can have my coffee. So I was doing a TV show once in LA, and there's an entertainment reporter, Sam. So I'm sitting there, and I notice he's got a big mirror underneath his desk, and every commercial break here. And I just said, "Sam, it's not helping. You're a middle-aged guy that's getting no hair. Stop it." But anyway, they're so vain, these new, but not you, Bo Beth.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, I'm going to do a little game here.
It is like a game.
As you play that book, or play that, I want to talk about your book. In your book, you mentioned the gift baskets.
Yes.
Tell me about that.
It was the gift basket. It was the gift basket of life. So one day we're at home, and I didn't know about the gift basket at all when Steve asked me to do the thing. And they said, we're delivering a gift basket to your house. And I said, oh, okay, well, I'm walking the dog, and you just leave it at the front. I said, no, we can't leave it at the front. I said, why not? And they said, you'll see. So they said, we have the gift basket. They wheel it in like a coffin.
Oh,
you know?
Really?
Oh, yeah, they can't even
my
lift
gosh.
the silly thing.
What was in that?
Well, a mattress.
Oh my gosh!
a lot of the things were. A lot of the things were in gift certificates that you could order.
Right.
But itself, it was huge. I still have. It was years ago. We ordered the first Sleep Number mattress.
Oh.
The Echo Backness, is that a name for the chair?
Oh, yeah. Massager. Yeah.
No, well, it's just the Echo sitting chair.
Oh, yeah.
A bureau.
Everybody needs one.
Every night that we have. So, it was makeup for days, the latest camera, the
Wow.
latest watches.
I want that
you
gift
could
basket.
rent
Yes.
a car. You could. I mean, I'm
Holy
still.
smokes.
But then, about 3 or 4 years later, the IRS got involved, and they said, if you accept any gifts, you have to pay taxes on the value of the gift. So I stopped doing the Oscars. But no, that's not really why I stopped. But
You're like that.
I was in the good old days before they decided to tax the gifts.
Well, you got in just in time. All right, we
Yes.
love having you here, and you can enjoy Rita Rudner, too, because she's at McCurdy's Comedy Theater February 24th and 25th. For tickets and information, go to mccurdyscomedy.com. And with Rita here, we are going to play a game. So
And I'm
stick
so
around.
good at it, you're going to really be impressed. Can't play any. No one will ever pick me for their partner, ever. Even my husband says anyone but her.